చేయలేదుగా. Hi, myself P. Venkatrao, faculty at ESE Engineering Academy, working from last 10 years, more than 10 years with ESE Engineering Academy. So this is my mail ID for future reference or communication regarding subject related doubts. We will be discussing preparation strategy for complex variables as well as calculus. Before going to talk about regarding the preparation strategy, first you people must all know what are the topics and what are the important topics to be expected. First let us briefly go through all topics of both calculus and complex variables. Have a look. Limits, continuity and differentiability, mean value theorems. Remember, for mechanical engineering, civil engineering, production engineering and computer science students, every year there must be one more question from limits. For electronics and communication, electrical and instrumentation engineering students, it is very rare to expect problems from limits as well as continuity and differentiability. Reason, officially limits, continuity and differentiability they did not mention in the syllabus, but they are giving the questions from limits as well as continuity and differentiability for electronics and communication as well as electrical and instrumentation engineering students. But for mechanical engineering, production engineering and civil engineering students as well as computer science engineering students also, limits important concept and 1 mark we can expect. Sometimes 2 marks also, 2 marks problems will also be given. Continuity and differentiability. Next, Taylor series, partial differentiation, global maxima and minima, local maxima and minima, local maxima and minima 2 variables, definite and improper integrals, applications of integration, multiple integrals, vector calculus. Fourier series is also there. This Fourier series, it is not in the syllabus for electronics and communication engineering students, only for gate point of view. But this Fourier series, it is there in syllabus for all branches of engineering in ESE except computer science engineering students. Computer science engineering students, the topics that you need to prepare for gate: limits, continuity and differentiability, mean value theorems, global maxima and minima 1 variable, local maxima and minima 1 variable, local maxima and minima 2 variables, definite and improper integrals, as well as actually improper integrals officially they did not disclose, but anyhow we can expect, as well as applications of integration. Computer science engineering students, you have syllabus, only these topics you have in your syllabus. And Fourier series, it is there in syllabus for all branches of engineering in ESE. For gate electronic students, they don't have this in the syllabus. These are the topics from calculus subtopic. Similarly, complex variables also. Analytic function means construction of analytic function. We have 2 different types. Complex integration means complex integration means Cauchy's integral theorem as well as Cauchy's integral formula, Taylor series and Lorentz series, residues, Cauchy residue theorem. And this power series, this is there in the syllabus only for electronics and communication. No other branch of engineering students, they don't have in the gate. But ESE, all topics you have to prepare. First of all students must know except computer science engineering students. First of all, you should know the difference between GATE as well as ESE, the style of the questions they are asking. Do you know, as far as GATE exam is concerned, so the content is very limited, but depth, logic is little bit high as compared to ESE. Because in GATE, but in ESE, no, some of the questions they will give directly and some of the questions, lengthy questions they give, but it is not so in GATE. in GATE, you will be given the problems that you are able to solve on an average within the stipulated time. I mean 65 questions are to be answered in 180 minutes. So the average time for each problem should be approximately 2 minutes 20 seconds. Of course, some problems may take 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Some problem will take half minute, 1 minute. So we must be able to manage that time as far as GATE exam as well as ESE exam is concerned. Major difference between GATE and ESE is GATE questions are logical and tricky style, and GATE problems will be focused mainly on basics and fundamentals. To crack GATE, first of all, you must know all basics as well as fundamentals. I mean, questions will not be given from basics and fundamentals. You must be very good in all these fundamentals and basics, and you will be given the problems related to the concepts which are related to basics logically. But in ESE, no, it is not so in ESE. Straightforward questions will be given. Some of the logical questions will also be given. But sometimes in ESE, no, some problems are there. Along with the given mathematical equation, you may be given some extra conditions. For example, a differential equation is there. In differential equation, along with one differential equation, you will be given some conditions which may be initial or boundary conditions. I am talking about ESE. So among all 4 options, only one option can satisfy all the given conditions. Directly we can select it should be the right option. But it is not so in GATE. I mean, in the GATE, sometimes all options will satisfy the given conditions. Sometimes at least 2 options will satisfy the given conditions. In ESE, no, sometimes all options will satisfy, only one option will satisfy all conditions, or 2 options will satisfy all the given conditions. If you can do 50% of the solution, then you will get clarity regarding what would be the right answer for ESE regarding regarding the conditions given. But in GATE, no, all options will satisfy. For example, a differential equation is there. All options will satisfy the given conditions. Then you will have to do the solution completely. Without doing at least 50% of the solution, you will not get clarity regarding what would be the right answer in GATE. And moreover, the average time for GATE should be around 2 minutes 20 seconds, whereas for ESE hardly 60 to 65 seconds, maximum 70 seconds. This is the major difference. First of all, so from GATE point of view as well as ESE point of view, classroom textbook, ESE Engineering Academy textbook means for engineering mathematics, we have a classroom practice booklet. So the way you have to prepare in a systematic order, first class notes, I mean ESE Academy classroom practice questions must be thoroughly prepared first. This is top priority. As soon as this book, if you have thoroughly prepared, actually concerned faculty member will teach the concerned problems of related to each chapter. Once the textbook questions have been thoroughly prepared, then immediately you can go through previous year GATE solutions booklet. So from the class notes, you must be able to solve at least 80 to 90% of the questions from previous year GATE solutions. Suppose the remaining 10 to 20% of the previous year GATE questions, if you are unable to solve, don't worry. Just go back the previous year GATE solutions booklet and then verify the solution. Just by looking at the solution, you will, with little effort, you will get clarity regarding how to proceed further in order to find the correct solution of the given problem. But of course, even you have thoroughly prepared the class notes also, while you are practicing previous year GATE solutions, somewhere you stuck, no issue. Immediately you verify the previous year GATE solutions, go back and check the solution, then you will get an idea how to proceed further. But all problems you will not stuck, some problems. So this is the first time you are preparing, no, by putting little efforts, you are able to cope up. And moreover, all these skills, the solving previous year GATE solutions book, as well as ESE Engineering Academy Volume 2 book is there. Suppose you don't have that Volume 2 book, no issue. Please write at least, please prepare test series conducted by ESE Academy or any other source you have the questions or test series conducted by the academy. Then practice all those questions. I mean, if you can practice the questions or if you are frequently writing the test series, either online based or online offline based, then you will get clarity regarding what standard of questions they are giving and which are related to gate standard or not. And after by practicing all these class notes as well as previous year gate solutions, at least 10 years previous year gate solutions must be prepared, at least 10 years, not last 10 years. 10 years or 10 to 15 years minimum you have to prepare. And when you are writing frequently exams, no, then some problems you may not be able to solve, no issue. Second time we are able to manage. Second time what are the mistakes committed in the first exam, then we are able to rectify and we will try to attempt the second question. Gradually by preparing all these questions or writing test series questions, it will boost up your confidence that you are able to attempt gate questions with 100% confident. So overnight you cannot get good marks. Gradually, step by step we can build up. Even average student will be able to cope up, but if he prepares in a systematic order. So that's why at least 10 years previous year gate solutions must be prepared. And short notes, the most important thing, every year I say the students, please prepare short notes. But most of the students, they neglect. Short notes makes a lot. Before gate examination, the short notes would be very, very helpful. So that's why, for example, engineering mathematics, what are the topics? I mean, what are the chapters? Linear algebra, calculus, probability, differential equations, numerical methods, complex variables. For example, one particular chapter you have taken, for example, calculus is taken. Calculus, all concepts once you have thoroughly prepared, then immediately don't neglect that. All complete calculus is completed, then periodical revision is while you are preparing the calculus notes, then if you feel anything that is important that you can't remember, then immediately write all those things in the short notes. So entire calculus, you have to write important things in a short notes. For example, you need not write limits definition, continuity definition. One step, what is differentiability? How to check differentiability? And the next, mean value theorems. What are the points to remember in mean value theorems? For example, f of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c. One quadratic function is there. So what would be the value of c when this problem should be solved using Lagrange's mean value theorem? Any problem, any quadratic function can be solved using Lagrange's mean value theorem. The value of c or the value of x should be midpoint of the given interval. Midpoint of the given interval means a plus b by 2. So this is a standard result. That is why I am saying. So every subject, every topic, some key points are there. Those key points must be included in the short notes. For example, in maxima and minima, some particular concept is there. Some particular concept, as per the procedure, if you solve, it would be lengthy. So initially at the time of preparation, we will do it lengthy. But at the end of the solution, we will generalize the statement. In all such cases, this would be the solution. So if that type of question comes in the examination, directly we write the solution. Some of the standard results are there. Some of the key points of each topic, of each chapter of entire engineering mathematics. So that entire engineering mathematics, each topic, each chapter, you have to write a short notes. So when you look at the short notes of calculus, you must have a clear idea what are the topics in calculus, including vector calculus also, what are the points to remember, and what type of models to be expected in the gate exam. Finally, we will get a clarity. So that's why short notes, all important formulas, key points and anything to be expected in the gate must be maintained in a short notes. For example, from last 30 years one particular model is not covered in the gate, then there is a chance to be expected, because from last 10 years, from last 7 to 8 years, untapped areas also they are covering in the gate. So that's why if you feel any one of the particular model which is not covered from last to 10 to 20 years, please remember that particular concept or please learn that particular topic thoroughly. So there is a chance that topic to be expected in the gate as well as ESE. Remember, you should not, ESE student should not say this is important, this is not important. For engineering services examination students, everything you have to thoroughly prepare and in depth you have to prepare. Of course, straightforward questions will be given. Suppose you feel any question for ESE, if it is lengthy, then increase the time, increase the speed in order to solve the problem within the stipulated time. I mean within the stipulated time, how many of maximum number of questions you are able to attempt, that should be the case in ESE, but it is not so in GATE, because in GATE that 180 minutes would be more than sufficient to answer all 65 questions within the stipulated time, more than enough. Now, fast and accuracy, short notes is very important. Fast and accuracy, most of the students they fail because of fast and accuracy. Students, they can learn each and everything. When you are doing the problems or calculations step by step, you are able to do it correctly. Sometimes, but in the examination, time is very limited. In the process of solving any question fastly, sometimes we may commit a mistake. So that's why this committing mistakes will be, we can overcome by lot of practice. If you have lot of practice, or if you are writing online based or offline based exams, frequently practicing previous year gate solutions, writing test series, automatically that confidence will be built up. Even you do the calculations very fastly also, you cannot commit any mistake. Because in the process of doing a problem very fastly, generally everyone can commit a mistake. So committing mistakes just because of lack of practice only. So that's why it should be improved by practicing the questions. Fast and accuracy must be improved a lot by practicing. Remember that automatically it will be improved. And periodical revision. Periodical revision means, generally what I observed from last 15 years, most of the students know, for example, engineering mathematics, one particular chapter, linear algebra completed. So another technical or whole engineering mathematics is completed today itself, you assume. Next another technical subject started. Generally students, once whole engineering mathematics completed, no, they practice previous year gate solutions, immediately they leave it, they switch over to another subject. That is 100% correct, no issue. But while you are switching over to another subject, periodical revision, some students what they do know, after till 3-4 months they don't touch complete engineering mathematics. Whatever you have thoroughly prepared, you may forget. So that's why periodical revision is most important. For example, engineering maths completed, you have switched over to another subject. While you are preparing another subject, another technical subject or any other particular subject is going on, after 1 week, you need not prepare everything, just to go through engineering mathematics subject. That means, sir, it may take lot of time to go through each and everything. That is why I said short notes is important. So after 1 week, just to go through the short notes, you will get an idea, entire engineering mathematics, what are the points, what we have learnt, what to remember, so what points we need to focus, which are somewhat typical. You will get an idea. After 15 days, just to spend 1 hour or 2 hours by writing a test series or by writing a test on engineering mathematics. So before that, you briefly prepare the whole content of engineering mathematics and leave it. Next, by 1 month, this another previous subject is also completed now. So after that, briefly review the previous past 2 topics. Whenever you have a time, Engineering mathematics plus any other subject which is already completed after engineering mathematics. These two briefly you have to review. Prepare each and every time by going through each and every page. It is somewhat typical. So just to go through the pages and by looking at the concept you will get an idea. This is regular touch with the subject just by going through the papers and practicing the questions. So periodical revision is most important. Why I am particularly stressing, last year 2022 means the students who are writing 2023 gate, one student has completed his engineering mathematics by the month of June end. Then their syllabus is also completed by October ending. So after June, no, they didn't touch that engineering mathematics. They again opened the notes in the month of November or December. By looking at the notes, mind is blank. So that's why periodical revision makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, remembering 4 years engineering course, remembering all subjects is a typical task. Weightage wise also you have to remember, give the priority. Engineering mathematics and aptitude. Engineering mathematics 13 marks, aptitude plus English altogether 15 marks. Altogether engineering maths and aptitude 28 marks. Out of 100 marks, 28%, almost 30% of the marks you can easily score from these only. Still you have only around 9-10 subjects or 10 subjects remaining. From the remaining 10 subjects, you will get 70% of the marks. So that's why don't neglect easy scoring subject engineering mathematics and aptitude. So everyone can score, you will be in safe zone if you can thoroughly prepare these two. And next weightage wise also technical subjects you can select, and in that order of priority you can select everything and prepare accordingly. Some subjects content is very vast but get priority 1 mark or 2 marks. Those subjects I will not suggest to neglect. Those subjects you should also have to prepare, but let them to be at the last in the priority list. That is important. Periodical revision is most important. This makes a lot of sense. Or test series and mock gate. Mock gate generally will be conducted in the month of December and January only. Never miss that, because mock gate, that is a real-time gate experience, how the questions and how they ask, at what standard they are asking. So you may have at least 3 to 4 mock gate tests. So please, you can take mock gate in the month of November, December, January or December, January. Generally in the month of December and January only mock gate will be conducted. Focus on untapped areas. We have discussed effective utilization of virtual calculator. Remember, utilization of virtual calculator, it is very important. Reason, suppose scientific calculator will not be permitted. Whatever the calculator available on your smartphone, that type of calculator will appear on computer screen, which is called virtual calculator. Doing calculations by using a calculator at your hand, in your hand, is very easy. But doing calculations using computer screen is somewhat typical. So that's why if you don't have prior knowledge or if you don't have prior practice of operating that virtual calculator, it is somewhat typical to manage the time in the GATE exam. Reason, GATE exam 70% of the paper is problematic oriented only. In these 70% of the questions, at least 50% of the questions are calculator based questions only. So my humble request to everyone, you practice. If you are writing online based exams, no, you will get real feel how to operate that virtual calculator effectively, so that in the exam you can effectively and comfortably operate that virtual calculator if you have enough practice. So that's why, to utilize that virtual calculator effectively, better to write online based exams, at least minimum 5 to 6 exams you have to write. Frequently you are writing in the GATE exam, you feel comfortable to handle the paper. Next, subject allocation in a day. Subject allocation in a day means what? Some students going to the college, So generally third year students can write the gate, final year students can write the gate, BTech completed students can also write the gate, will write the gate. BTech completed students, they have enough time to write they have enough time to allocate the time for each subject. For college goers, they have semester exams, mid exams, then it is somewhat typical to manage the time. So my request to everyone, those who are seriously preparing for GATE, those who are college goer students, spend at least 2 hours in a day. And that too, if you spend at least 2 hours in a day in the final year, it is very typical. College goer students, if you wish to crack the GATE really, at least please start your preparation in the third year itself. If you have time, start from second year itself, that would be more sufficient. In the third year itself, if you started at the beginning, then you will have enough time, because daily you are spending 2 hours or hardly 3 hours, at least 2. If you have more time, that is fine. Daily spend 2 hours on one particular subject and you have 2 years enough, because you are spending less time, no issue, but 2 years you are taking. That's why college goer students start your preparation in the third year itself by spending at least 1 to 2 hours in a day, gradually build up the confidence. So, and BTech completed students know they have enough time. So suppose you have enough time, and some students have generally the entire day they will prepare engineering mathematics. That is not at all suggestible. So in a day, the total day, suppose you are able to spend, you are able to send 12 hours in a day, then divide that 12 hours into two parts, two slots, 6 hours a slot, 6 hours a slot, or divide that 12 hours into 3 slots, 4 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, and allocate. So one tough subject, one easy subject. So suppose in the morning your mind is fresh and you don't have any distractions, then take one typical subject in the morning time, focus on that and prepare that. Afternoon, generally after having lunch, you may feel drowsy or you need some rest. Then take some easy subject like engineering mathematics or aptitude or any other English or any other subject that you are able to put only less effort, then you prepare that particular subject. Suppose if you have divided only two slots, 6 hour slot, 6 hour slot, this is fine. Otherwise, morning, suppose you start your preparation at morning 8 o'clock, 8 to 12, next to 12 to 2 rest, 2 to 6, and again after that 1 hour break and 1 hour 2 to 1 and 1 to 2 lunch break, and after that 2 to 6 and again half an hour break and 6:30 to 10:30 or 9:30. Like that you can prepare. Allocate the time according to your convenient. But minimum 2 slots compulsory, not more than 4 slots, maximum 2 to 3 slots, more sufficient if you can spend whole day for preparation. So that is the brief information. Just we do some problems, how they are giving questions in the GATE regarding, so suppose for example, this is the question given in the GATE. How they are asking, I teach the problem as per the procedure followed by it is a standard result. Most of the students sometimes, so what I observed after completion of the paper, some of the students, especially for electronics and communication or some other branches of engineering students, they say that, sir, paper is very tough or paper is lengthy, we are unable to do within the stipulated time. Of course, question may be lengthy if you solve as per the procedure. According to my knowledge, 95% of the GATE paper will never be lengthy. 95% of the GATE paper questions must be solved within the stipulated time only. Hardly out of 65 questions, maybe 1 or 2 questions, those 1 or 2 questions may also be not lengthy, maybe 1 or 2 questions lengthy, but not every question. Still you are feeling some of the questions are lengthy. It may be lengthy as per conventional way, but definitely there must be a trick. Trick means not shortcut. There must be another conceptual Conceptual easiest way must be there. Problems will never be given in lengthy manner. Remember that. Of course, if I do this problem as per the procedure, or if you solve this problem as per the procedure in the exam, it will take 5 to 6 minutes. As per the procedure, like that only. But after that, we will generalize the statement, then answer one step. That type of questions were given several times in GATE and other competitive exams like ISRO, BARC, and any other competitive, even ESE also. So first let me check the maximum area in square units. First I will solve as per the procedure. After that we identify that logic, so that that type of questions given in the examination we can answer in one step only. The maximum area of a rectangle whose vertices lie on the ellipse x square plus 4y square equal to x square plus 4y square equal to 1. Do you know the ellipse where it touches x-axis? Put y equal to 0. So x square equal to 1, x equal to plus minus 1. So first of all, this is the ellipse. X-axis and y-axis. What they said? Find the maximum area of a rectangle whose vertices lie on the ellipse. Maximum area of a rectangle whose vertices lie on the ellipse. Do you people know this is a symmetrical curve about x-axis and y-axis? This ellipse is symmetrical. About x-axis as well as y-axis. How would you know that? Suppose even powers of x are there, then the curve is symmetrical about y-axis. Even powers of y is there, even powers of y terms are there, symmetrical about x-axis. We have even powers of x as well as even powers of y. Therefore, it is a symmetrical about x-axis as well as y-axis. Therefore, so this area, each and every quadrant area is same. Do you know the question is find the maximum area of the rectangle whose vertices lie on the ellipse. Do you know? Just observe this. Look, as per the procedure only it consumes time. This edge of the parabola, this is one end, let it be this point lies on positive x-axis. On positive x-axis, x coordinate positive, y coordinate 0. And this point lies on negative x-axis. On negative x-axis, x coordinate negative, y coordinate 0. This is a symmetrical curve. Ellipse is a symmetrical curve about x-axis and y-axis. So 4 equal parts, and moreover here this point lies on y-axis. On y-axis x coordinate 0, y coordinate positive. This point lies on negative y-axis. On negative y-axis x coordinate 0, y coordinate would be negative. Therefore, what is the area of a rectangle? Because we were asked maximum area of the rectangle. So, area of the rectangle is side into side. I mean length into breadth. This is length of the rectangle. This is breadth of the rectangle. So, length of the rectangle is from this point to this point. So, this length is also equal to this length. Correct or not? So, what is this length? This length is the distance from minus x comma 0 to x comma 0. How much distance from minus x comma 0 to x comma 0? 2 units, 2x. Distance from minus x comma 0 to x comma 0 is 2x. Next, breadth of the rectangle. This is breadth of the rectangle. This breadth of the rectangle is also equal to this breadth of the rectangle. That means the distance from 0 comma minus y to 0 comma y, that is breadth of the rectangle. What is the distance from 0 comma minus y to 0 comma y? 2y units. Therefore, length of the rectangle is 2x, breadth of the rectangle is 2y. Therefore, area of the rectangle is 4xy. Now, maxima and minima, let us convert a two variable problem into a single variable problem. 4xy. I will convert the entire problem in terms of x. So, this is the ellipse equation, no? I'll do like this, x square plus 4y square equal to 1. From this find y value and substitute there. So, from this it would become 4y square equal to 1 minus x square. From this y square equal to 1 minus x square by 4. From this, what is y value? Plus or minus square root of, from this y value, plus or minus square root of 1 minus x square by 4. Root 4 is 2. So, this is y value. But I did not take negative value. Why? Because the length is 2x, breadth is 2y. So, if breadth is 2y, the y is half of the breadth. So, therefore, length and breadth cannot be negative. That's why I took it as positive. So, now substitute this y value there. This entire problem will be converted in terms of x only. So, 4x into what is y value? Square root of 1 minus x square divided by 2. Observe this, here 2 ones, 2 2's. Now take this 2x into the inside the square root. 2x, if it goes inside the square root, it becomes a 4x square. 4 times of x square. So, therefore, the numerator, it should be 4x square minus 4x square into x square, 4x to the power of 4. So, I just took this 2x inside, 4x square into 1, 4x square, 4x square into x square, 4x power 4. This is the rectangle area. This find the maximum area of the rectangle, means this area of the rectangle is to be maximized, So, there are two choices to find the maxima and minima of this rectangle, maxima or minima. The given function, let it be f of x. I mean f of x equal to square root of 4x square minus 4x power 4. Or we can also assume like this. This under root function is there, no? That under root function you take out separately and let it be f of x. So, there will be no change regarding the stationary point or critical point by taking under root function or only inside the under root function, whatever you take, no change in the stationary point. We actually have to maximize this function only, not this function. This is only for the sake of stationary point. How to find maxima and minima? Local maxima and minima. So, find f dash x. From this f dash x equal to 4 into 2x, that is 8x, 4 into 4, 16x cube. This is f derivative of x. What is the value of f double derivative of x? F double dash of x is 8x derivative 8 minus 16 into 3x square. 8 minus 16 into 3x square, that would be 48 times of x square. Stationary point means what? The point at which f dash x is 0 is called a stationary point. Critical point means the point at which f dash x is 0 or f dash x undefined, means f dash x is infinity, that is called critical point. But maxima and minima occur at a stationary point or critical point. So, f dash x cannot be infinity for any finite value of x. So, we just have to verify the point where f dash x is 0. The point where f dash x is 0, that is that is equal to 8x minus 16x cube equal to 0. From this, what would be the common factor? 8x. So take out 8x common, then it is 8x into 1 minus 2x square equal to 0. So what are the stationary points? 8 cannot be 0, x can be 0. Stationary points are x can be 0, followed by 1 minus 2x square equal to 0, 1 equal to 2x square equal to 1 by 2. So x equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. X equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. These are the stationary points. But one thing you people have to remember, 2x is the length of the rectangle. Initially we assumed 2y is the breadth of the rectangle. So therefore x and y, which are related to length and breadth. So length of the rectangle cannot be 0. If rectangle length cannot be 0, then area can be 0. Area equal to length into breadth. If area 0, nothing can be solved. So length of the rectangle cannot be 0, length of the rectangle cannot be negative. So therefore we have only one stationary point. Do you know, maxima and minima should occur at stationary points only. Fortunately, we got only one stationary point. Obviously, this maximum value should occur at the stationary point only. Suppose you wish to know what is that maximum value occurring at the stationary point, simply substitute the stationary point in the given function. Given function means this is the actual area we need to maximize. Substitute x value here. 4x square, 4 times of x square means 1 by root 2 whole square minus 4x power 4. 4 times of x value 1 by root 2 whole to the power of 4. So therefore this is equal to 1 by root 2 whole square, 1 by 2, 4 by 2, that is 2, minus 1 by root 2 whole power 4, that is 1 by 4, 4 into 1 by 4, that is 1. So square root of 2 minus 1, 1. Therefore the maximum area of the rectangle is 1. Please remember this. Actually, what is the, look there. Actually, what is the ellipse equation? X square plus 4y square equal to 1. Same problem, if you take ellipse equation as, it's a standard result also. Same problem, if you take ellipse equation as x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, and the question would be like this: find the maximum area of a rectangle that can be inscribed inside the ellipse, means vertices of the rectangle lie on the ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. In this case, what would be the maximum area of a rectangle? I mean, the previous problem rectangle is x square plus 4y square equal to 1. Replace that x square plus 4y square equal to 1 by x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 and solve it similar to the previous problem model. Definitely you will get it as 2ab. Now you take the previous problem and verify the answer. What is the previous problem? X square plus 4y square equal to 1. So get it in the form of x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. X square by a square, a value 1, plus y square by b square. 4y square can be written as y square by 1 by 4, that is 4y square only, that is equal to 1. Ellipse general form, tell me. Ellipse general form, x square by a square plus y square by b square, that is 1 by 4 can be written as 1 by 2 whole square equal to 1. X square by a square. What is a value? 1 y square by b square. So what is b value? 1 by 2. So in that case, what would be the x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1? Maximum area is 2ab. Apply the same story here. Therefore, maximum area of the rectangle is 2ab. What is a value? 1. What is b value? 1 by 2. Therefore, what is the answer? 1. So, did we get maximum area is 1, a value 1, b value? In the gate examination, not all problems, in the gate examination, some of the questions will be given like that only. You feel it is lengthy. For example, I am saying GATE Computer Science 2021. One problem was given in probability and statistics for Computer Science 2021. A bag contains R red balls and B black balls. Balls are drawn one after other 4 times. But every time the drawn ball is replaced in its original position along with one more ball of the same color. That means if you draw a red ball will be put it in its original position along with one more extra red ball. If you draw a black ball, it will be placed in its original position along with one more extra black ball. And this process is repeated 4 times. What is the probability of 4th time drawn ball is a red ball? If you solve as per the procedure, it is very lengthy. Somewhere you stuck at the calculation part, it is too much complicated. So a bag contains R red balls and B black balls. Probability of first draw is a red ball or second draw is a red ball or nth time drawn ball is a red ball is number of red balls means R divided by total number of balls means R red balls plus B black balls. It's a standard result which is also called Polya's ERN model. It's a standard result, but we all of us not aware of it. Blindly we solve in lengthy manner and finally we come to the conclusion this would be the answer. But it is not so. The same model problem was given GATE Instrumentation 2016. A bag contains 5 red balls, 7 black balls. One ball is drawn at random, its color is identified and it was kept in its original position along with one more ball of the same color. Second time one more ball is drawn. What is the probability of second time drawn ball is red or whatever it is? The same model was given GATE Electrical 2017. It's a standard problem. So some of the results in the GATE examination answers are standard, but we are not aware of that. We are just doing all those calculations. Definitely GATE problems are not lengthy, not complicated. Simple but logic based, and some of the questions direct to 1 or 2 steps will be there, but that concepts inside of the subject we must know. That you will have to remember. For example, this is 1 and this is the area. Suppose the question I can frame like this and tell me a rectangle, find the maximum area of a rectangle that can be inscribed inside the unit circle. Inside the unit circle means what? Inside the unit circle means x square plus y square equal to 1. Find the maximum area of a rectangle that can be inscribed inside the unit circle x square plus y square equal to 1 is how much? Answer 2, because a value 1, b value 1. Because unit circle means unit circle of radius 1 they said, center at 0, 0. X square plus y square equal to 1 means a value 1, b value 1, answer 2. That is there is a possibility that model was not covered in the GATE, but there is a possibility that it can be covered either in the GATE or ESE. Remember that. Not only in maxima minima, in definite integrals, in multiple integrals, we have some of the logics. So that you have to remember. Now we see one more problem, the maximum area of the rectangle that can be inscribed inside the ellipse inside the ellipse x square by a square, x square by a square, a value 4, a square 4 square, so a value 4, y square by b square, b value 3. Then what is the maximum area? Maximum area is 2ab, so that is 2 into a value 4, b value 3. What would be the answer? 24. This model, there is a high chance that type of model to be expected in the gate. And one more logic I will tell you. One case is same model, another case is instead of ellipse, directly they mention unit circle, in that case answer 2. Sometimes they will mention like this also, the maximum area of the rectangle that can be inscribed inside the upper half of the ellipse, not complete ellipse, only upper part of the ellipse, only upper part of the ellipse like this, not full ellipse, only upper part of the ellipse like this. Upper part of the ellipse means half of the ellipse. If it is half of the ellipse, area should also be exactly half. Suppose the question is asked like this, the maximum area of the rectangle that can be inscribed, inscribed means vertices will lie on the ellipse, that can be inscribed in the upper part of the ellipse, x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. Upper part of the ellipse means only half, full ellipse we did not take, only half ellipse. Therefore, what would be the answer? This is full area, then half area is AB, only upper part or lower part given, half of the area, that is only AB in that case. Please remember that. Upper part can be expected or unit circle can be expected, as it is question can also be expected. Highly expected this model, remember that. And we do this problem. This is a different model. This is not related to ellipse. What I observed is direct straightforward questions, they are not giving on maxima minima. Application oriented. The problems which are related to practical point of view, they are giving in the gate, not only maxima minima. Nowadays in all engineering mathematics, the problems which are related to physical meaning as physical statements, they are giving in the gate. Even in probability also, probability of finding so and so, they are not giving like that. They are linked that problem, they are linking that problem with the practical point of view, and we are giving the, they are giving the questions. Look at this. A rectangle has two of its corners. One rectangle was taken, two of its corners of the rectangle lie on the x-axis and other two lie on the parabola y equal to 12 minus x square. The largest area of the rectangle is. Remember, actually we were given one parabola, that is y equal to 12 minus x square. That is okay. One rectangle is there, that rectangle, two corners of the rectangle lie on the ellipse and other two corners of the rectangle will lie on the parabola. A rectangle has two of its corners on x-axis and other two on the parabola. We'll see. So first of all, you all people know this is y equal to x square parabola. Y equal to minus x square parabola. Any function is multiplied by minus 1. Its mirror image will be taken. This is y equal to x square. Y equal to minus x square means same y equal to x square image, its mirror image will be taken. This is y equal to minus x square. Any function multiplied by minus 1, mirror image of the graph will be taken. Next, any function multiplied, any function, this is minus x square plus k. Then your original graph will be shifted up k units. Suppose minus x square minus k, any function plus k, f of x plus k, then f of x will be shifted up k units from its original position. So this is minus x square, and do you know minus x square plus 12? Minus x square plus 12 means your minus x square graph will be shifted up 12 units from its original position. that is minus x square plus 12. So how many units it is shifted up from base? Base means x-axis, 12 units. So obviously this point should be 0, 12 because the parabola has been shifted 12 units up from its original position. This is the original position. From here it is shifted 12 units up. So 0, 12 because on y-axis x coordinate 0. Now look at the question. Rough diagram only. A rectangle, two of its corners on the x-axis and other two on the parabola y equal to 12 minus x square. A rectangle has two of its corners, rough diagram only. This is just a rough diagram only. A rectangle has two of its corners. Look there, a rectangle has two of its corners on this diagram and other two corners on x-axis. So therefore find the maximum area of the rectangle. So therefore this is the rectangle. Rough diagram I said. So I said it is a rough diagram. So other two on this x-axis. Do you know this end point? This point lies on negative x-axis. On negative x-axis x coordinate negative. This point lies on positive x-axis. On positive x-axis x coordinate positive. Y coordinate 0. This is 0, 0. And what this point? This point lies on positive y-axis. On positive y-axis y coordinate 0. So what is the area formula? So area formula side into side. Area of rectangle or square is length into breadth, side into side. Means the distance from minus x comma 0 to x comma 0, that would be length. Distance from minus x comma 0 to x comma 0 is 2x. Next, what is breadth? This is breadth of the rectangle. Breadth of the rectangle, this is also equal to this. Means the distance from 0, 0 to 0, y. How much distance? 1 unit. So what is area of the rectangle? 2xy. 2xy. And do you people know what is y value? 12 minus x square. Parabola equation was given. That is y value 12 minus x square. I didn't check. Let me check. Y value 12 minus x square. So area of the rectangle, let it be f of x. F of x is how much? 2x into 12. 2x into 12, that is 24x minus 2x into x square, that is 2x cube. Find f dash x to find maxima and minima. 24 minus 2 into 3, 6x square. So therefore f double derivative is minus 12x. Now to get the stationary point, f dash x is 0. F dash x is 0 means 24 minus 6x square equal to 0. So therefore 24 equal to 6x square. So from this x square equal to 4, x equal to plus minus 2. X is 2x, the 2x is the length. 2x is the length. So length cannot be negative. That's why x equal to plus 2. X equal to minus 2 not possible practically. F double dash of 2 is minus 12 into 2 minus 24, it is less than 0. F double derivative less than 0 means it would be maximum. Suppose you wish to know what is that maximum area of the rectangle occurring at the stationary point, simply substitute that stationary point here, you will get required maximum area. Because maxima and minima occur at stationary points only. We got only one stationary point. Definitely this maximum This is the area we were asked to maximize. Therefore, it would have maximum at that stationary point. Take x equal to 2, 2 into 2 minus 12 minus 2 square, 4. 12 minus 4, 8. 8 into 2, 16. 16 into 2, 32. So this is 32 square units. This is the maximum area of the rectangle. This is the way we can expect questions. We have detailed discussion on engineering mathematics of calculus and complex variables on 24th June 2023. We will discuss on that day. Thank you.